I have 1 million GP sitting in my bank. The problem is I can't really buy anything with it. You see, inflation has hit Runescape hard over the years, and since endgame gear costs hundreds of millions, sometimes billions of gold pieces, my main account has drastically fallen behind. And this is a problem. So I came up with Mill to Bill, a flipping series where I'll turn this 1 million gold into 1 billion without ever leaving the Grand Exchange. We're going to be documenting all the ups and downs, and it's safe to say golden opportunities present themselves quickly. Episode 1 level quickly. So without further ado, let's embark on this journey together, and we can start right now by hitting that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So I've been in deep discussion with myself about whether we just bomb this 1 mil into one item or spread it out over a few, like not putting all our eggs in one basket type of thing. I've decided that I'm going to put it into 3 different items just to ensure that we start off in the right direction. I just made a video about my best flips at the moment, my 8 best flips at the moment, and no one watched it, which means these should be pretty killer still. Chasm teleports are always really good. They have a wide margin, and the blighted super restores are literally free money. I explained all this in that video, so I'll link it in the description if you guys want to watch it. But we're already getting some blighted super restores. That's actually good. And we'll put the rest into a few dwarf weeds. That is 1 mil invested. We're down to just 1k. Let's run this up. It'll be interesting to see how quick we can turn this into 2 mil. Well, I'm excited to announce we have our first flip of the series. Every long journey requires a single step to be taken first. Looks like the series is well underway. It's another 32k made, which isn't actually bad at all for 440k investment. We'll run that one back again, see if we can get a few more this time. I think we'll do these for a while, maybe until we hit like 1.5 mil. The things are heating up here to start off this challenge. We just insta-sold these. We only bought 8 of them. I wish I bought more for 36,700. As you can see, we bought them for 31k. So we made about 40k there, which isn't bad. Another win on the blighted super restores, and the games necklaces are really good because the IRS does not take a cut. This is on the exclusion list, so no tax to pay on the games necklaces, so we're definitely going to try that out. We're up 175k, so it's a good start. We're just going to keep running these back a few more times, particularly the games necklaces. So looking at the games necklaces, for whatever reason, in the last 2 days, they've started spiking like crazy. This is excellent for us. If we go the day, seems to have thinned out a bit, but as you can see, people selling at 909, buying at 776. This could be a really good opportunity for us to grow this cash stack really fast. Okay, this is random as we just almost insta bought these again for 6k less or 5k less than we sold them for. I don't know what that was going on. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. They have sold. How much did we just make on that? 608k. We just made 80k. Alright, I'm going to take my money out of these games necklaces and just keep flipping these until it stops working. So the plan, look at this. The margin is like 6k right now. So the plan will be right now to just sit at the Grand Exchange and see how many times we can flip these. I'm so confused. While all this chasm teleport madness is going on, I was just looking at my my intro videos, and my character model has just changed by itself. What has happened? I've become like a Coach Ram bot edition. What has happened? Alright, the margins have thinned up a little bit, but we're already like plus 132k. So we're up about 400k, so we're already up 40% of the 1 mil. Not bad. We've just been flipping pretty much chasm teleports for the last day or so, and I think it's about time to move on from that. Actually, my character's back to normal. Yeah, guys, does anyone know what on earth happened there? Is like an anti-bot measure or something? Because I have never seen that happen before. But anyways, back to the flipping. As you can see, we were just sort of racking up chasm teleport scrolls while the margins were wide. They're still good, but I think we're going to move on for now. I wanted to try something different. We're almost at 2 mil already. I'm actually pretty shocked. I've been doing this. This is day 3. We're already at 2 mil. That's pretty cool. So These whip mixes are usually pretty good for profits. There's not normally that many being bought and sold, but sometimes you can get really good margins. So I'm going to get one of those and probably launch some more Blighted Super Restores with this 800k. But yeah, hopefully come back to some green bars and over the 2 mil mark. That would be pretty awesome. Guys, we are literally making about 300 GP each per Blighted Super Restore. It's actually crazy. Made a good profit on the Volcanic Whip Mix as well. So I've talked about these in quite a few videos, but I don't think there's a single item that bounces around as much as the Blighted Super Restore. It is so easy to make good profits. Look at it go. Just getting bot dumped overnight and then bought by PKers and PVMers and stuff during the day. Like you can literally lowball down here and then try and sell them up here. The margins at the moment, we're seeing almost 300 GP per potion. And this has been going on, as you can see, all week. I also wanted to talk really quickly about these Volcanic Whip mixes. Now, because these are purely cosmetic from LMS, no one's slow buying these. Like when someone decides that they want their whip to be the Volcanic one, they're just going to buy it instantly. And I assume maybe bots or just people from LMS are dumping a few at a time sometimes. I don't really know, but people are insta-selling them all the time. So you can see these wide margins open up, like 700k the other day. That's probably a bit greedy for mine. I'm just going to be trying to make 200-300k per. I think that's plenty for us. So a quick update. The Volcanic Whip mixes are kind of all over the place, but we managed to make a nice profit on a few Lanta times. We bought them for, we made 113k. Not bad, not bad. Well, luckily the Lanta times are coming in absolutely clutch at the moment. Made a bit there because the Volcanic Whip mixes have dropped. And these teleports, we just bought them at a pretty bad time. But 2.8 mil, we're making good progress here. And we're making around 10% on the Lanta times. So we're going to keep running them back for now. See if we can hit this 3 mil in the next clip. It is with great pleasure I can announce the passing of 3 million GP. How good? How good is that? We really feels like we're making a good dent into the early progress, I guess. The early part of this series. We're going to run back the Volcanic Whip and the Lanta times one more time, I think, for now. Especially this Volcanic Whip. The money is just too good at the moment. And the Lanta times have gone up tremendously. You can almost afford 2,000 of them. We'll roll at 1,900. And then we'll move on to something else. Try and keep it interesting. Try and keep finding new items. Although, I want to show you guys the Lanta times because they're actually going ballistic at the moment. I'm starting to think maybe I've lied about moving on from these items. We're making like 10% return on investment from pretty much both of them. Actually, we're making more like, what's that, 170k? It's almost 20% on the Volcanic Whip mixes. Cue the Volcanic Whip mix and Lanta time montage. Alright, now I'm kind of mad that we sold our Lanta times for, I don't even remember what we sold them for. It's like 1330 or something. Probably sold them when someone here bought 31,000 of them. What you would need 31,000 of them for, I don't know. Maybe they're getting 99 herb lore with a Lanta time potion. But isn't it crazy how quickly these herbs can rise? Just out of nowhere. Guys, these Lanta times are actually insane. We just bought some for 12.35. Sold for 13.98. This is actually nuts. Got a decent spread on the looting bag notes as well. Thought we'd try something different. A 6k spread, pay about a k in tax, so nothing crazy in comparison. And the whip mixes, well, they're kind of all over the place, but still almost 100k there, I think, which is absolutely nuts. Yeah, these are crazy. Look at some of this. Paid 1,206 each, sold for 13.95 after tax. We sold them for like 14.20 or something like that. This is actually nuts. This does not happen that often, but it's been going on now for about 2 days, maybe a little bit less. Definitely got to take advantage while we still can. As you can see, the cash stack is at 3.4 mil plus the looting bags. We are zooming in on 4 mil. Let's get it. The crazy thing is, nothing even really seems out of the ordinary here. Like, yeah, they've been bouncing around a bit, but it doesn't look that abnormal. We click on the day. Damn, they're actually going insane. Click on the day here does sort of tell the story a bit. People selling up to almost 1,500 and buying at 1230. Oh my days. What is going on with this herb? Also, let me know if you guys prefer this dark mode. I'm not sure I'm sold on it. Kind of looks a bit harder to see. I feel like the blue dots don't really gel with the background, but make sure you guys let me know what you prefer while I'm here losing my voice. Apologies for that. This is the gnarliest graph I've ever seen. This is the chasm teleport scrolls. If we click today right now, there's like a 10k spread. What on earth is going on at the GE at the moment? I've got to go in game and put an offer in, try and get some. So we've taken the volcanic whip mixers out. We're going to try and see if we can snipe a few of these chasm teleport scrolls at this 10k or so spread. It's absolutely insane. I have no idea what is going on at the GE at the moment, but I'm excited to see if we can grab some of them. Who knows, we might be too late, but even if we can just get a few and moonshot our way all the way to 5 mil, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you guys are enjoying this journey we are on together from 1 mil to 1 billion GP, make sure you guys drop a like. If you're new around here, I'd love it if you guys subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see what happens in episode 2. I'll see you all there.